Hey everyone, it's Nicole Wilkins with FitnessRx for Women, and this is my next question and answer segment where I took your questions from Facebook and I'm going to answer them for you today. The first question I have is it necessary to have post-workout protein and carb if only doing cardio? Or is it best just to have a post-workout protein shake and carb after weight training or HIIT training? If you're just doing like a moderate intensity cardio session, I don't think it's as necessary to have a source of protein or carb immediately after. That applies more to weight training where you're actually breaking down the muscle fibers, and the food post-workout will help rebuild them and help with recovery. So I think that eating within 30 minutes to an hour post-weight training is much more important and crucial than having something post-cardio, unless you're doing a really hard, intense cardio session like a track workout or something that lasts for longer than maybe an hour, 45 minutes to an hour of intense work. Then having a carbohydrate and a lean protein source post-workout can help with the recovery from that as well. Do you think it is achievable to build muscle without a gym, just using dumbbells and bodyweight exercises? Yes, to a point. If you're just starting out and you're not really weight training on a regular basis, and then you add any type of resistance training, whether that's body weight, bands, dumbbells, barbells, whatever it may be, you are going to see a gain in muscle initially. But once you've been doing that for a while and not really increasing the weights, you are going to hit a plateau where your body isn't going to change anymore. So that, let's say you had 10-pound dumbbells and initially you're doing bicep curls, and by the time you get to 15, you're struggling with the last few reps. That's a good weight to start with, but as you get stronger, that 15 reps is going to feel really easy, and at 15 reps, you could probably do another 10 to 15. So 30 reps isn't really a rep range for building muscle. At that point, you would need to challenge yourself a little bit more by increasing the weight. And I always prefer people training at a gym for many reasons. One, there's much more equipment to choose from. 2, you can lift heavier. 3, it's more motivating because you're around other people and the atmosphere is a lot, for me anyway, a lot more motivating than just working out in my house. So yeah, I do think you can to a point, but if you want to really push yourself to see how far you can go, I recommend getting a membership at a gym. What is your opinion on workouts like P90X and Insanity? I think they're great. I mean, I don't have any problem with something that has cardio, resistance, and teaches you proper nutrition. It's something where, I mean, it really depends on what your goals are. If your goal is to lose weight and just be in shape and have, good, additional, you're short on time maybe and you can only commit to a few days a week, you have to be at your house, you can't really have, you don't have a gym that's close by, or it's not convenient because you have kids and you have to stay at home with them. I mean, there are many positives to doing P90X or Insanity. They're done right in your living room and they don't require a whole lot of equipment. For me, that wouldn't work with my goals. I wouldn't be able to just do P90X and Insanity and be able to compete in a show. So, I guess it really just depends on what you're looking to achieve. And the last question I have is, I was wondering if you had any tips for tightening up a C-section tummy. Well, I think the same tips are for you who've had a C-section and for those who want to just tighten up their midsection, making sure that you are eating very healthy, maybe making sure that you're doing cardio on a regular basis, like at least 3 or 4 times a week for 30 minutes, making sure that you are staying hydrated, so drink a lot of water. Resistance training can help tighten the skin, making sure that you're keeping your skin moisturized. That will also help with, tightening up the skin a little bit. So if you're doing all of those things over time, consistency will pay off and hopefully you'll see a little bit of change. Those are my questions for this week. Until next week, keep asking your questions on the FitnessRx for Women Facebook page, and I will be back here every Friday to answer them for you. Until then, keep living the fit life.